Hi, my name is Thomas Anderson, and today I'm reporting out my final presentation for Management 551. I chose to do my report on college planning and advising. This is a topic that my family has been working through for about the last 10 or so years as my father shifted his focus from traditional financial planning to college financial planning. This is a topic that he identified as having significant gaps of knowledge from people as they were working to put their children through college. He notices as the four of my siblings and I, the four of us were all going through the process, the lack of knowledge that was there was resulting in a significant amount of money that was being given up by a lot of families as they were putting their children through school. So as I went through this, I took the current state for the major influences for financial planning and college planning, and this we're mainly looking at different websites as the technology trends tend to grow. More and more people are using the online databases to understand their options. However, this is just more or less a glorified database with an algorithm that tends to match them to colleges and majors, and it really drives what they already know. It doesn't really expand their horizons and drive for additional growth and additional questions and give them breakthroughs and optimize their ability to save and pick the correct majors through college. So I took the current state, built a process map around it, and then worked on refining it for a final project timeline, as we'll see. The biggest thing that I noticed when looking at the current state was the 7 performance metrics that we look to grade our business model on, financial, customer, market, quality, etc. Really the big focus from these online platforms are on the time, flexibility, and the financial impact here. Most of these are a very inexpensive way to get your hands on a lot of data. However, data without the ability to distill it and understand what you're getting is really just a lot of data. So in seeing this, there's a huge amount of value centered around a subject matter expert being able to take the needs and wants from students and their families and their current financial situation and pull together a full cohesive financial and college plan built off of their major, their actual college selection, and their financial background. So to go through the class teaching points, we see MTO versus MTS. So if we're looking at made to order versus made to sell, our stock, made to stock I see as kind of a database. It's something that if you log in, then you have that data there. Made to order is the actual plan that you would have there. So this is going back to our core concept that the hybrid model takes the best of both worlds and can pull it together, and that was pulled together in the optimum business model here as well. The other thing is because we have specific touch points where we're doing advising, we get constant voice of the customer. Voice of the customer in every company that I've worked for has been what you want to drive the change of your business and drive the business model of your business. So to have these touch points is invaluable as we make sure that we continue to refine and lean out our process. And then the full project scope is very important. This is something that gives us the identification of bottlenecks, lets us be proactive and make sure that we're driving the project from an overall timeline and not just data points as we work in silos. So pulling all these aspects together and taking from the databases that we have allows for a fully optimum business model in the end. So what was the final result? The final result was the project plan that we see on the right. This is really what pulls it all together. We're able to see a way to pull in the college major, the colleges, and the financial planning review. Those are 3 different subject matter experts, and the way that they're going to pull it together is one cohesive plan for the student to be able to save as much money while going through their college education and college selection process. This is a sustainable model that continues to grow and refine based off the fact that you're using a college plan and using voice of the customer to drive your business. Thank you very much. That concludes my presentation.